What's up you guys, it's Story. Welcome back to my channel. Given that you clicked on this video, you're probably struggling to sound natural in English. Well, buckle up, because by the end of this lesson, you'll have learned how to conceal the fact that you are a non-native speaker and tapped into a whole different area of essential vocabulary called filler words. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. But first, let's talk about what in the world are filler expressions. These are the words that have no inherent meaning in themselves. They just give you an extra couple of seconds to think about what you're gonna say next. These, I'm sure, are applicable to every nation and every language in the world. But while Russians say, completely open their mouth and make ridiculously prolonged sounds, Brits and Americans tend to be much more reserved and refined whenever they lose their train of thought. That's part of the reason why I want you to be able to fill those blank spaces with something natives would use. Okay, we've always been there. It's the end of a sentence and there's nothing else left for you to say. But if you don't say anything, your message will most likely come across as an abrupt and awkward one. A perfect way to add a cherry on top is to finish your sentence with one of the following filler expressions. And all that sort of thing. These two are commonly used when there is a sequence of items that follow each other, like in...
And if we gave people a home where they had, proper benefits and great
pay and all that sort of thing, they could take their inspiration.
Another expression that's employed at the end of suggestions, not to seem too pushy, is or something. Do you want a cheeseburger or something?
The most popular coronavirus video on Instagram had millions of views, like
42 million views or something, and it was like a guy
eating a bat and mice. So that's sort of...
Next up is like I said. Like I said is an expression used to shamelessly repeat oneself or just emphasize or draw attention to a specific detail.
Those boots were way too chunky for me. I wouldn't purchase them if the world was ending. Like I said, stuff I wear has to be aesthetically pleasing.
Now I had to include like in this list of filler expressions, but I must warn you that if you use it after every single word, every single expression, it might seem a little bit overkill. It might distract your listener from an otherwise compelling message. Therefore, use it sparingly.
This happened like 5 minutes ago.
We've been friends for like 11 years.
And then I was like, hello? And I was like, please, can I have my ticket?
I'm always weird about they wanted to watch it together. And I was like, well, I don't want to sit there with them.
But if they ask about your lips, own up to it.
But people came that did not RSVP. So I was totally bugging.
Yesy, is almost slang and is something to make your message resonate with your audience. It's almost like saying, am I right? Don't you feel the same way?
One of the things that frustrates me most these days is that we've got so many things to be grateful for, and we're not even enjoying them,
Kind of, sort of, or their contracted forms, kind of, sort of, might show some hesitancy, okay, and are often used to break the news easily.
This created a kind of cultural revolution or a cultural crisis if you are those in power.
And it's kind of shocking because this was one of the largest public demonstrations around anything environmental.
And the final one for today is so long story short, which means so basically the end of the thought is...
The other day I was at home, and I was chilling. I was watching DJ Khaled on Snapchat, and then I watched an episode of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix. So long story short, I need to get out more.
Honestly, these words, they've got no meaning in themselves. But eloquent English speakers say these things all the time, and you kind of need to know them if you want to sound English-like and if you want to become fluent. So basically, I taught you everything and nothing at the same time. Wow, the mastery of my craft is beyond my ken. Okay, bye! Almost forgot to tell ya, be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Have a good one, bye bye!